Yeah, I suppose with that in mind, maybe might be for the best if, say, we were not making a point of picking up things like food in this area. Well, that's obviously our last spot there. Just trying to see if there's anything else we could pick up here. Appear to have gotten the locations. Anything else? Tell Triss we've completed the task. Yeah, let's just take a quick second.
Every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Okay. Have you done it? Can't really say I know what it looks like to activate incense because, you know, it's kind of a sense of smell thing, not a visual thing.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
Ah, darn it.
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
Yeah, like, are you actually safe here? I mean, this seems like a tenuous relationship between you and the King of Beggars. And that could go, things could go awry at any point in time and very awry. But I suppose it is good that there aren't bad feelings between us either. And this is sort of like asking her, are you actually okay? And this is more like, hey, are we still a thing? And sure, I suppose we can take that route.
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that.
Friend zoned? Question mark?
So, tell me how Yen's doing.
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Okay, she's on to us. It's been a while, so I don't really know. She seems fine, but at the same time, a lot of stuff could happen pretty quickly.
Don't know yet.
Also didn't have a lot of time to catch up with her.
Anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Okay. Here go the rats. Oh, so romantic. You know, the classic meeting back up with your ex. Nice harp music playing in the background, and a swarm of rats peacefully walking by.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of work.
Yeah, this is the part where he just drops
The
a
job's
little
done.
match and the whole place sets on
Get
fire, and it's like,
those are-
have
I
fun.
know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
Yeah, or something like that.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Yep.
Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Is that so?
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Oh,
Geralt!
If you
so
say
romantic.
so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this poor son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
You sure about that? One moment, please. Could we perhaps, what do we want to go with? Let's throw on a quick Quen. Oh, excuse me. Please leave Chris and us alone. I would like to perhaps ignite you now. Get rid of you. Yeah, no more witches for you to hunt. Not today.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me.
Yep.
And trap like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yeah, so like, it's pretty dangerous that he has that information about you. Kind of what we were trying to say from the
Well.
get-go. It's like, maybe don't tell random people that important information, because they could easily turn around and tell one of the bazillion witch hunters in the town that, hey, there's a witch for you to hunt, and they could probably make some money off of that. So fortunately, you have a good old friend Geralt over here. Why, hello!
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me.
I'm
Had I
sorry,
not
good
told
sir,
them,
but you
they'd
see,
have
I
set
have
fire to
no
my home,
choice.
my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine.
I mean, he may not be useful to
get.
anyone alive, but at the same time, he is still
Thanks,
kind of
Geralt.
dangerous with that knowledge that Triss is a sorceress and is in the city. So, like, at the same time, we probably shouldn't have just let him go out and do the same thing again. Granted, he'd probably be pretty hesitant to turn around and try to backstab Triss once again after we've proven that not so easy to take out a sorceress and a witcher. So maybe that's reason enough, but at the same time, like, gotta cover your tracks, Geralt. You of all people should know that.
You should
But
try to
Triss.
keep better company.
Yeah.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea.
Did you now?
There's
Was it
an
the rats that reminded
Amyromancer
you?
in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Yeah.
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
So that was supposed to be satisfying? Alright. Nice seeing you.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Did Geralt just blow a kiss? I mean, I did kind of just lead on Triss and whatnot. Quest completed. Fires of Novigrad. Wow. Okay, new quest, Novigrad Dreaming. I was gonna say, no way it's that simple, the stuff we have to do in Novigrad, right? So, we did of course hear that there's this new dreamer person in an old house. Interesting how the previous quest was level 10, this is only level 7. We did of course just fight a few level 10 witch hunters, and that was basically it, but things are going a little bit backwards here. It's a little odd, but sure, not a huge deal. So,
What was it happened
I think what we'll do here is, seeing as how we've done a lot of side quests for a while, you guys were saying that we could make a point of switching between side quests and main quests a little bit more often, but seeing as how we did a ton of side quests, now we'll probably go a fair bit for the main quest, and in the future we'll make a point of alternating a bit more. No one getting mad at us. Because I think we are quite a ways further behind with the main quest. You guys were also saying that some things will become available to us once we do a little bit more of the main quest, and I did kind of get that sense that although we were exploring a lot of the city, there wasn't necessarily a ton for us to do just yet. I'm thinking of places, for example, should I be concerned about that torch that just fell from the ceiling there? I don't know. And again, it's odd. But yeah, I'm thinking of places like, for example, the northernmost part of the city with all the Eternal Fire people, and there was, I think, just one very minor quest there. And that seemed a little strange. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
No. Oh, fuck. Don't rightly know.
Okay, so let's save here, I think, after having completed that other, I guess, other quest in its entirety. Moving on to bigger and better things here. And so, we did hear, actually, that, so we can do this. Triss also said that we should meet up with her at her place sometime soon. And that might be the kind of thing that, say, would no longer be available to us if we were to wait. So, in some respects, I would say that that might be worth doing soon. Search Aramis' residence using your Witcher senses. Hold on, where is this? 'Cause I'm pretty sure we also only just recently learned about this. Huh? Not in Novigrad? Or is it the place that we are standing right now? No, I thought that was the main quest. Must be what's down to the right. Oh, no, we did get this a while ago, didn't we? Yes. Okay, I do remember that. That was way over in, I mean, I hesitate to say Greater Oxenfurt at that point in time, because that is so far east that is probably not truly accurate, but yeah, we were waiting because that's in a different area. So that one is actually not new. I just forgot about it for a second there. So I think we keep on going here. The only thing is that if we wanted to pay a visit to Triss, then we might theoretically need to do that now. She did say she's in the fish market area, and I think that's this general area. But I don't have a quest marker for knowing exactly where, which does make things a little bit tricky. Unless it's the same place she was before. It's probably still true. Of course, I do suspect that if we are to talk to her again... Is this the... This is Glory Lane. Okay, this isn't the secret area. But I do suspect that if we were to head over to her place, then, you know, we might start pursuing some romantic-y stuff. Which is not really what I'm looking to do right now, because, like I said before, that's something that, generally speaking, I think I'm going to try to not do too much of. Seeing as how, for the most part, that's just going to be things that we're going to have to blur and then, or just outright cut out, and that's going to be strange, at least on YouTube, and so then it's going to be like, Vids, what happened here? And that's, yeah. I don't think that necessarily does a lot for us, if we're to go that route. Of course, there's perhaps some interesting things that could happen if we just get closer with Triss, get to know her better, and might open up some interesting dialogue options for us, all that. But, so if anything, I'd say that that's perhaps the most intriguing aspect of it. Is this actually the fish market area? I think it is. But, the place that we saw her before was really more so, like, where was it? That spot right there, I think? Kind of in Hierarch Square. But it was in the direction next to Hierarch Square that is sort of close to the fish market, so maybe this is still the right spot, maybe it isn't. Of course, referring to this area here, where we saw those thieves, and then is it this building still, or is it not? I do not know. But we had reason to believe this was her place previously. Triss, are you here? Yes, no, maybe so. Not seen yet. You know, if this place was ransacked and or people were searching for you here, it would probably be a pretty bad idea to go straight back to that same location. So I wouldn't be terribly surprised if, when you said you're living in the fish market area, you meant that there is a new place that you now call your home that is not this place, that is only just barely arguably in the fish market, but is really more so in Hierarch Square. So that probably makes some sense, but like I said, that does mean that I have no idea where she is, or at least have only the vaguest of senses as to where she is. So, like, we go here. Now, this says Harborside. I mean, this is closer to the water than I was really thinking we needed to be, like, say, over here. Is this the fish market? I would, I suppose, at least like to see what that conversation is all about. That is, okay, theoretically possible that we might be able to drop down there, but I'm thinking that's probably only going to lead to trouble. Yeah, this is still saying Harborside. Where was the fish market then? Glory Lane. Okay. Yeah, testing my memory and mental map of Novigrad, which, well, I mean, these names sound familiar, yes, I just don't remember where they actually are. I don't think there's anything on the map that says, oh yeah, this is... Like, if you go here, there's nothing that says, oh, this is Glory Lane. This is the Fish Harbor. outside of like Hierarch Square and St. Gregory's Bridge and Elector Square, at least those have fast travel locations, so that makes it a little bit easier to tell. But I don't really know where we are looking to find Triss, which does make things rather difficult. So for that reason, unless we are about to find her by sheer luck, then my preference would probably be, it still says Glory Lane, okay, my preference would probably be in that case to try to just do the main quest right now. This does look kind of Fish Harbor-y, though. Oh, wasn't there... Hold on, in the northwest part. Over... here. Was this the Fish Harbor? I feel like it might be. That... I have a sense as to that maybe being the case. Let's take a quick look over there, just to double check. And if, like I said, if it's not actually the correct place, then no worries, we'll just head back to the main quest. So that way we're at least giving it a quick attempt. And it may be that we actually don't need to do this right away, but just in case we do, that way we're, again, giving it a shot. Oh, that is the place where we just were. Okay, I was gonna say, is there a reason why there are 10 rats going out of there? And did that just say Fish Harbor? I mean, this looks very Fish Harbor-y. Does it not? So, but then, where, more specifically? There's no doors there. Here? No.
Non-human, are you? Look awfully suspicious to me.
Here? Next to all these guards? That would seem odd. Weaver's henchmen.
Got a problem.
Here? Also locked? Yeah, so, I mean, this looks very cleavery, based on how many Cleaver's henchmen we saw out here. Apparently we haven't been in here yet, though, because there's still loot to be had. But this seems like, oh, meteorite ore. Sure. Seems like the kind of place that maybe in the future, when, say, we encounter Cleaver, rather than just the King of Beggars, might find that he calls this place home or some kind of headquarters. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a lot of Cleaver people. For that to be just a coincidence. So yeah. This is now Hierarch Square again. Yeah. We head in this direction, it should say what area we're in now, but this was where I originally thought we would be going. Up here. Is this now? Oh. Right spot. I mean, this is, again, a random house because I have no idea where we're looking. Silverton. Okay, that's also probably not what we're looking for. Well, let's make a point of equipping that, that upgraded saddlebag, like we were saying before. Because could be a fair bit better. Yes. Go up to 160 maximum weight. Nice. Yeah, so I don't think that's Triss. And I don't think these people are Triss. So maybe we do. Just keep on going here. And if we do miss a conversation with Triss, then I'm sure we'll have plenty of opportunities to talk to her soon. Maybe that specific conversation will no longer be possible, but in that case, so be it. Is at least one enemy here. A good question. Your worst nightmare, I reckon. What's the matter? Got a problem? I mean, I did kind of want to try to get both of you. And then kind of stepped out of the way, which was not cool. Would also like to get both of you here. And, you know, that was maybe, like, kind of out in the open where other people would see us. Might not go over terribly well. But we did get some fish out of it. So, sure. And, in fact, even that sword that we just saw there, usually that'd be a pretty bad one. But, seeing as how we now have more inventory space, maybe it's not a bad idea. So this was the harbor. But I thought if we went a little more inland, then we might have been okay. There are more people down here as well, causing some havoc. Yeah, we saw some of these people with this gang previously. Oh, did we get that guy way over there? Because if so, then how? That's the craziest range on Igni we've ever had, for sure. Now he wants to pick a fight, though. Hey, he took damage from it, so it was legit. Just strange, is all. Down. Oh, really? Dude, man. Just get slightly more hurt, please? I was gonna say, for a second, that guy was just chilling there. Did not care one bit. Hey, want to take us to Skellige? Also, if you don't say yes and do it for almost no coins, then we will roast you alive like those guys. Yeah, so I think let's just make a point of doing the main quest now. Like I said, we'll catch up with Tristan on a future occasion. If we don't have the chance to have... Oh, here. I mean, it says fish market, though. So, like, hold on. This would mean that this is the place. We just need to find specifically Trish's house, which, again, we don't really have any way of knowing. But apparently we haven't been in these houses yet, so we could still do some looting. So at the very least, there's that. Okay, so there's that house. That's not actually a door. Joke's on you. I'm assuming when she said her house is in the fish market that it is actually, like, right here in the fish market.
Hey, seen any crime, silly?
Now that is the place that we were moments ago. She was really close to that location. I tried going up here. I didn't see a door.
What's that frown about?
Oh, over here maybe? No, this is locked. Chris, where'd you go? In theory, you should be in this location. This general area. Excuse me, miss. Fine, I'll just jump over you. You're hiding in one of these shops? Doubt it. But, maybe? Tried looking in here before. And it may just be that she said, hey, come talk to me later, but in truth, we're still a little bit early. Don't know. Theoretically possible. Don't take that loot. There's a guard right next to you.
Got my eye on you.
And he has his eye on us.
Storm, damn it.
That's the building we were just in. Yeah, so she might not be directly in the fish market area. But we have now, I believe, checked out every building over here. So we've done our due diligence, at the very least. Again, like, I'm pretty sure we tried this one. And perhaps this as well. But at this point, yeah, we're starting to enter Hierarch Square. So I think unless she's, like, over here, and that's Vivaldi's bank, so no, then I don't know if we yet have access to her home. Unless if it's, like, down further. No, now we're technically in the harbor side. So yeah. I mean, it's probably the one place that we've not yet checked. But we've now checked our fair share, I think. So I feel like at this point, let's do the main quest. Which is not that menu, but this menu. We still have our marker there. No, we do not. And we also changed our active quest. So let's switch it on back over to Novigrad Dreaming. I think it's still pretty nearby.
Pretty suspicious to me.
And again, I saw the loot there and was tempted for a second. I was like, no, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. There is still a guard there. Don't do it. I mean, could rats are still going. Could potentially be up here
Must like the rain, that one.
on the elevated part. This. You have a name. Or is this the backstage for the play? I think it might be. Apparently, that's where this brought us. Yeah. Again, could theoretically be over here somewhere, but without a more direct hint, it's a little hard to say. How did we actually get down? Not there, but over... Ooh, don't go over that ledge. Over here. Could still be further this way.
Life, you gotta take risks and not get fucked.
It was junk, but okay. Like, is there an area over here where there's still a house or two where we're looting stuff? It turns out we're actually looting Triss's stuff. That may not actually be a door. This is what we're looking for, though, for the main quest. Speaking of doors, if we could find one. Alright, we'll beware the gutters. Oh, this here? I'm pretty sure I went in the opposite direction.
By, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I mean, are they really your merits, or are they just your family's merits that you have inherited? I don't know about that. Also, Vivaldi seems like he's doing quite well over there, and if you're saying you actually have the largest bank, I don't know about that. Doesn't seem like you have a very prominent storefront to said bank, but that's beside the point. Corinne.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
What? House's history?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add.
Is
Soon
that
after,
supposed to be someone watching us right now?
Disturbances led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary.
The home symptoms,
Giggling
yes. Go further.
in the night.
Have you tried
Furniture
sleeping
moving about in
pills?
the attic, and last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Okay.
Not interested in what's going on inside?
Have you
Seen it for
tried
yourself?
extra
I'm a
fluids
banker.
and at least
Cursed
10 hours
homes
of sleep a
scare
night?
me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
Okay. You're guarding Corinne because she is checking out what the deal is with your possibly haunted house that you've invested a fair bit in. Because you're concerned that the value is going to go down. So,
I'd
let
like
us
to
in.
go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Okay.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black markets.
What I was actually trying to do, though, was go up here. But it is locked. Okay. And technically in the bids. So, let's check this out.
Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Sort of, but not really.
Pardon me.
Hello? Anybody home? Possibly? I mean, you got loot, so there's that perfume. Oh, okay. There's the candelabrum we've been waiting for. That sounds weird. Limestone, sure. Phosphorus is also, I think, pretty valuable. Oh, goblet. Not sure we've seen many of those. That might actually break down into silver, in which case that's pretty valuable. Steel's not bad. Some half-decent stuff there.
Put it it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
Oh.
Please.
Okay, we'll be with you in just one moment. Could you please hold?
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Are you downstairs or are you upstairs right now? I'm guessing upstairs. Hello?
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
Hello? Whoa! What's going on? That don't look like human. That looks like Johnny. Hello? Boogeyman? Come out wherever you are.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
Wake up, young girl. It's time to wake up. This love affair has got to go.
The doll. The attic.
Haunted doll in the attic. No. Say it ain't so.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Yeah, just give us a second here. Again, you know, priorities and whatnot. Need to make sure we get all of our bear fat, prepare for the winter. Here's gonna be a cold one.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
Okay,
Please.
so we came in through... Well, there are actually several doors here. This looks like a little closet. I don't think we went through.
Go away.
But does have loot.
Leave it.
Okay. Anything else? Over here? Yes. It's junk. But we have the inventory space now, so we'll take it. This spot here. Does this lead to the attic?
Put it down, please. That's blood.
There is a ladder here. That would suggest that the answer to that question is yes. A little hard to see, though. Now, will we have the boogeyman?
Blocked.
Oh, I will take your word for it, because I cannot currently see it. Oh, okay. Well, I mean... Come on, Garrett. We're better than that, right? You can't seriously mean to suggest that we won't be able to hard our way through that. I know we were saying earlier to Triss that we aren't senile, but we also weren't born yesterday. We are a witcher of some renown. Thought I saw some red eyes there for a second. Or maybe it's just the red of a quest item. But... we just take a quick peek in here real quick. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody in there? Didn't see anyone nodding as if they could hear us, so I think... At least for now, the answer's no. Drawing of a crib. Okay. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Okay. Take the doll. Okay. Let's just maybe take the silver first. You know, what with silver being like a powerful substance that fends off magical creatures and all that stuff. It seems like that might be relevant right about now. The doll is over there on that bench. That is the other red item, it seems. Let's just make a point of looting first, though. So, never mind you. We have dumplings to pick up. Thank you very much. That is more important at the moment. But I think that's everything in this area. So, now we'll go for the doll. Yeah.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Okay. Bring on the haunted house vibes. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. You know, it's not like there was some demonic being that was hovering over that lady when we first walked in here. Not like by putting said doll in said cradle, we might cause said demonic creature to come back. I know you're just saying there's a cradle here, but like, here. Hello, Corinne. Is there anything else over here? There was. There was this closet area here. Was it in this spot? Yes, it was. Was indeed. There was still that, that trapdoor we've not yet gone through. I'm assuming that that's probably going to be something that we're going to end up going down in the future, though, so I think we do this first. Oh. Footsteps. I still think we're going to find... I don't know why the door slammed shut. Yeah. I think there's someone else in here who is currently, being a little bit shy. Oh.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. No joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Yeah. Sure. Let the scavenger hunt continue. Novigrad dreaming. Examine the oven. Okay. Yes. Can't say that I currently know where said oven is. Might be downstairs. I mean, who has an oven on the second floor, right? Just weird. There's the trapdoor. I'm thinking maybe in this room here? Maybe not? Was it up in the attic? No, that's just a candle. That's not the oven we're igniting, although getting some additional light would perhaps be helpful. It is very dark in here. So that's not helping us to find things. Please say... Oh, I thought that was also something that could ignite? No? Maybe not? We could try going down the cellar. I guess that'd also be a weird place to have an oven. So I feel like it's more likely up here. Let's try the attic first. It wasn't in its room. Doubt it. That'd be weird if it was like, find an oven. Also, the oven is right next to you. Wouldn't be much of a scavenger hunt in that case. Yeah. Laughter definitely getting louder. Also, we are possessed ourselves, of course, but we already knew that, right? So, that will at least help make things a little more visible. Was it in here? Also, can we light anything else in here? Yes. Get a little bit easier to see, but I don't think there are any ovens here, so maybe it is in fact in the cellar. Not sure we have much elsewhere to look, so let's check it out. And it was down here. Yep, unless it's like in this corner here, but nah. Okay, there is a ladder. Let's attempt to use that rather than just plop down here. That looks like our oven. Okay, so because reasons, turns out that the cellar is actually the lightest of all rooms. Just don't think about it too much. Okay, well, obviously we're going to break through that. The question is, do we break through that now? Or do we put stuff in the oven first? Good question. I think the answer is probably not supposed to do that yet, but still. Instruction. At least at the moment. Some additional loot. Might find... Ooh, some quest items. Perhaps, what with this being a red-colored door. Or just generally some good stuff. We are now technically in the bits. Amber. Don't know if we gotten much of that in the past. Rusty hammerhead. I'm assuming that's just something we can break down into components. So maybe this was purely for loot. Oh, hold on. Purely for non-quest related loot. Doesn't seem like anything special there. Let's just take a moment. Check out, like I said, we had a relic rarity piece of armor. Just want to make sure that this one here is not better than what we currently have. And it's close. Does only have 20% dirt. Oh no, this is the Nilfgaardian armor. We already had that. Where is the one that we picked up recently? Thought it was a chest plate. Oh, is this? And it is better, actually. It is also light armor. 17 more armor. Igni sign intensity, we gain that. We lose some Axii sign intensity. That's probably okay. Lose some resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, damage from monsters. I think we probably take that. The other thing is, this armor does have more durability than the one that we're currently wearing, so probably a little bit misleading, that plus 17, probably more like plus 15 or something like that, if they were both fully repaired, but all in all, I think this is definitely still an upgrade. So let's do it. And it is still light armor, so we're not missing out on any stamina regeneration or the likes. Now, let's make a point of trying to make it back through here, but then doing something with the oven. Hello? Children definitely should not be playing with, let alone in, ovens. Yeah, I thought so.
You? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared.
Yeah, you got me.
Scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams.
Oh, that's not
not
nice.
her awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very
That's
funny.
mean.
Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
We do know what you are, yes. At the same time, this is not really a game, but I think we probably want to go along with this and play nice for now.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
We have a godling friend.
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. But I love
Are they
it when
though?
this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Let's see if we can make a deal. Yeah.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I think he'll believe
I'm a
us.
witcher. He'll believe me.
Yeah.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
There we go. That's
I
more
don't
like
hear
it.
that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Okay. Yeah, I figured, based on how, once we got the chance to know Johnny a little better, we found that he was a good guy, so I figured Sarah would likely be the same.
Good day.
Just wanted to get the chance to play a little bit. Understandably so, living the lonely life here in Novigrad, so we played some hide and seek. But we were able to strike a deal, so that's good to see. I was concerned that, my guess is that if you are not so nice to Sarah, then she probably tries to fight you, and that probably doesn't end well, so wanted to avoid that, if possible. Are you awake?
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
Yeah,
thank
you know, we're good
very
with
much.
godlings, apparently.
The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Okay. Sure. Anything else to do here? We did talk to Sarah a little bit. And we did break through that other wall where we found some loot. I assume there's nothing else through there now. I was half expecting for us to have some other quest item that we would only learn about after we talked to some people here. Didn't find that to be the case, so I think we're probably all set. Head on out. Golden... Oh, Sturgeon. Hello. Oh, we do need to tell you.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Yes, I'm afraid so. You see, the house is quite haunted indeed. I cannot seem to lift the curse.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Okay. So, you know,
We're already dependent on the black.
he was a rich guy, and chances are that perhaps he might have been able to pay us a pretty penny if we were to tell him that, oh yeah, it turns out the house is fine, all that money that you thought you just wasted on it, you can now use to pay the Witcher. But, yeah, you know, we'll stick friends with Sarah.